American intelligence, what is your understanding concerning words?
When in doubt, say nothing. You should carefully choose your words.
Interesting. How do you feel about the communication process?
Any discussion that concerns the intercommunication process between people, individual human beings, is a very difficult task. This is because each individual pattern of communicating is like a fingerprint. There are no two patterns alike. Couple these patterns during their communication process between any two people, and one suddenly realizes the complexity of the issues involved.
Interesting, American intelligence. That's what I gathered from the communication manual.
I will test your wisdom forensics. Just how important is the communication process?
The communication process is occurring around us now and everywhere. It is a process, really, of either generation or degeneration. For example, for us, the Homo sapien, each of the individual cells within our bodies communicate with at least one or more of the other cells within. When this process of communication begins to break down, the result is disease and necrosis. When this communication process breaks down between people, the result is also disease and perhaps death too. These same principles hold truth relative to our ability or inability to communicate with any living species, all of life.
Forensics, I have an observation. Humans have an extensive history of judging others. How do you feel about that?
Years ago, there existed a lack of awareness concerning the importance and understanding of the intercommunication process itself. This was occasionally evidenced through the arbitrary application of standards or measurements or common knowledge that the processes of communication as a separate and distinct component to the experiences of living itself far outweigh any preconceived notions or espoused schools of thought that fail to incorporate communication as their primary touchstone. In short, anywhere and at any given moment, the timely approaches of communication and its effects are now recognized as the primary starting point for an improved coexistence both in the Americas and abroad.